I passed go on that horror show a long time ago. Ash is probably at the hardware store, right? Whoa, whoa,
whoa! You bastards are gonna own me.
Are you ready?
You bet your ass I'm ready.
You know, I'm not a big fan of that bark like a chicken, cluck like a dog stuff.
They think they'll beat the devil. Nobody beats me.
You can run, but you can't hide from Crazy Eddie.
Evil events from evil causes spring. Aristophanes said that.
I told you, good shot to the face always gets the juices flowing. Come on, let's tango.
So,
Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh my God.
You are psychotic.
And when I return, I'm gonna drink a bottle of scotch as if it were Chicky Von Richthofen's blood and celebrate his death.
Can I get a hell yeah?
things I do for these people.
It's a bit more than I could bear.
Dad, get it! Mr. Williams!
That's my daughter. You know, this is the first time you ever called me Dad.
Hey, we're all a passenger on this road and this journey and this life of Ash and Evil Dead and Ash versus Evil Dead season 3, baby. A couple weeks ago, we had season 2. We had Dana De Lorenzo join us for a fun interview and some revisiting of season 2. Eventually, we'll end up doing an episode by episode breakdown. Who knows? That might be next year around this time. We're going to do Ash versus Evil Dead one more time so we can properly cover the whole thing. But we got season 3. I know Kevin's not like the biggest fan of this season because of the change in showrunners and things like that. But we are celebrating Halloween tonight, everybody. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We greatly appreciate you. You don't have to do nothing over here. Just sit back, hang back, smoke a doobie. Have a drink, have a soda, have some water. You want to do whatever? We got you covered. Welcome to the Graveyard Shift, everybody. You can now punch in, and we will let you know at the end of the episode when you can punch out for the Graveyard Shift of Nostalgia TV. Yes, Ash versus Evil Dead is Nostalgia TV because it's based on a very fabulous franchise with Bruce Campbell and an eclectic bunch of characters, and especially with this show with Dana De Lorenzo, Ray Santiago, Lucy Lawless, and a whole slew of new characters this third season. Kevin, since this is our new format and what we're doing now, and we did this 4 years ago, I hate to ask you, what is your first memory of season 3 of Ash versus Evil Dead?
Befuddlement. Pure befuddlement. Like, where did Linda B go? Where's Dana? Or where's Kelly? Why is Pop? There was so much confusion.
Did
like,
you watch the same show we did? Because they're both in this show.
Linda B?
Dana.
Yeah, she shows up eventually.
With her boyfriend Dalton, or at the end of the season?
Fuck him. Piece of shit.
Dude, you couldn't even wait like 7 minutes for YouTube.
Oh. Sorry. You had to say his name. Why did you say his name already?
Dalton.
Him. Piece of shit. I'm going to put my pipe in my mouth.
That's not the only thing you put in your mouth when it comes to Dalton.
But
no, seriously, like, I know you have some issues with Rob Tabbert, the change in the showrunners, and what ultimately happened with season 3. But like, when you're looking back and you did this rewatch for this particular episode as we wrap up Evil Dead month, did you have a change in heart a little bit? Not necessarily on Rob. We know what you have a problem with him, and we'll get into that later, of course. But like, did this season improve for you on like a third rewatch? Because this is what, your third rewatch of the show, or
Yeah.
second? Yeah.
No, this is my third or fourth run through of season 3, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it's still not solid for me. Compared to season 2, it all falters apart. Like, they cut certain things really short, like the plot line with Ruby. Ruby going back to being a bad guy was okay, but that's all it was just okay. It wasn't as great as Ruby being a good guy and teaching teaching Kelly. Like, there was still some pretty cool story to tell there. And they sprinkled a little bit on that in this season, but ultimately, no. Like the loopholes that they left open, the bad choices that they made in story, those are all still there. Those are not gone away, and none of them have grown on me, with the exception of Brandy. I do have a different opinion. Not so much opinion. I didn't dislike Brandy the first time around. I disliked the fact that they gave Ash a daughter that wasn't Kelly. Like, in general, he didn't need to have a daughter. And if they were going to give her one, the idea that Dana gave us or told us about, that she was going to be the daughter, was interesting and fun. I liked that.
And then Dana clarified this on the last episode we talked about, where she was going to be the daughter, then they were going to undo it, and then there was going to be kind of the whole point of the story was like a reverse Back to the Future episode.
Yeah. Yeah, like she's going to die or not exist.
Because Ash becomes the dad, and then they have to undo that, and then she becomes Kelly again. So it's like, she's not really his daughter, but for a brief minute, she was.
Yes. And you're just kind of like, ah, and it's cool. But you know what? I liked Brandy God, you know what? She has her ups and downs in this.
At the beginning, she's hard to get used to. She really is. But by the end of the season, just super quick, I felt like she came around to be a true Williams.
Yes, by the last 2 episodes, the last 3 episodes, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, okay, she's acting like Ash now. And the thing that they did properly is they didn't force it. Like her saying, "Come get some," was not forced. She did it really well. Like, it was.
I'm buying into Ash's bullshit for like the first 5 episodes. I'm like, even I thought the first time I watched it, I'm like, this is a little annoying, but she gets over it. And then we go through it one more time at the high school dance. And then we get to, okay, here we go. And this time around, I'm like, I think they were setting this up just to prove a point. Like, we're not forcing this. And that's the best thing they could have done.
Yes. Yes, I think so too. And it turns out it is a fun season. It's not bad. It's just not as good as the first 2 by any means.
The Spank Bank battle was a little disappointing.
I don't know, man. It could have been better. I mean, it could have been a giant jizz monster he had to fight.
They probably thought about it. They were like, I don't even think we could do this on Showtime or Stars or whatever it was. Stars.
I don't know, dude. She's fucking flicking those vials out like she's Spider-Man, going thwip, thwip.
I know, dude. That was so freaking crazy.
Like, that had to have been an homage to Spider-Man somehow.
I honestly think it was, because it's Sam Raimi. It still is, baby. He probably sent in like a note, like, I see what you're doing with this script. Throw in a little like web shooting, so to speak.
I don't know. Either that or they just said, "Hey, boss, we're thinking of you." Something like that. Like,
yeah.
It was really funny. And yes, it is semen being thrown up against the wall, but the fact that they're doing it like Spider-Man was kind of funny and cute. It's hard to explain.
From an arm out of a porno mag.
Yeah, right? But here's where my opinion really changed this watch or this view around. So I think I'm able to articulate a bit better where I disliked, where I say they cut out Kelly and Pablo so much. It's not so much that they cut out Kelly and Pablo. They do cut out Kelly a bit more, but they separate them from Ash.
Yeah.
And they give Brandy an equal opportune time with Ash and then the Ghost Beaters, which is nice. That's good for her. She had really good screen time. And if they would have continued on with this series for a season 4, it would have been neat because she could have been that character that, you know, Pablo, you know, he's not contracted to be in all X amount of episodes. So he's out this one. She could fit in with just about either of the team. And she did. That was kind of her role in this season. And I liked that. And she integrated really well with both teams. And it became Team Ash and then the Ghost Beaters.
Oh, I totally agree with that because I felt like if they had continued with the season 4, she would have led or it would have been a trio of Ghost Beaters at that point. It's Ray,
Yes.
it's Dana, it's Ariel. I think that would have been a great trio as they're trying to figure out what the hell happened to Ash. And I know we'll get to it, but the final scene of this season is basically Ash like into the future, and he's about to do the robots versus like the Dark Ones and everybody else. They were going to go with that storyline, and just like Army of Darkness, that was the end.
It fizzled.
It would have been a fun story if they had tied it back to the present with Kelly, Pablo, and Brandy.
Yes. Yeah. It needed to have been like a back and forth type of deal. Like
Sarah Connor Chronicles with Terminator.
Yes, exactly.
I think maybe that's what they were aiming for. I don't know any details or any behind the scenes stuff. Dana ain't said shit, so don't worry, nobody. We don't know Jack. This is just pure speculation on our parts, but like I felt like this could have been interesting going between past and present and future with Ash and the Ghost Beaters.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it just occurred to me in 4 years we've never asked her about that.
She may not know. Like she understood like where the storyline was kind of going into season 3, but then they changed everything around. She might not have known about season 4 and 5 because about that time is when they renegotiate contracts with the actors, and they have to either start bumping people or they need to start reducing their schedule and reducing their salary.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, we love you, but we're only going to bring you on for 4 episodes out of 10.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Or we're going to give you a pay bump because you have definitely earned your spot on this team. And as far as I'm concerned, Ray and Kelly and even Ariel, they earned their goddamn spot on this show. Anybody else? Lucy? Girl, I'm sorry. You may be married to Rob, but I think at the end of season 3, you needed to be done with Ash versus Evil Dead. Because honestly, the blonde hair and the character she played in season 3 was annoying as fuck. She wasn't cool. She wasn't straight up evil. She was just an annoying twat. And that's not Lucy's fault. That's who wrote the goddamn character.
Yes.
Oh, who was the showrunner this season? That would be Rob Tappert.
Tappert.
And the last time we reviewed the show, we did seasons 2 and 3 4 years ago in all one shot. And I ain't hating on Rob, but I think he missed the point with Lucy and he was trying to work her way out anyway. So it's like, you know what? If you're going to go nasty and devilish with her and messing with a teenage girl's mind, which is kind of creepy to begin with, then this needed to be the last season for Lucy. I'm sorry. I love her. She's fantastic. I love her in Hercules. I love her in Xena. I love her in Spartacus, Blood and Sand, all that stuff. She's a fantastic actress. For this show, season 3 needed to be her end. If it was going to continue. And I hated the blonde hair. I hated that.
I don't want to agree with you, but I do.
her character had run its course at this point.
Well,
That's the big point on that. Although I love the fight with Kelly. That was totally badass. And Kelly kept kicking her ass and then ultimately got her ass kicked.
The fight with Kelly was
Come on,
awesome.
Dana.
I don't know. Both of them, they owned that scene. I can't say enough.
They brought their A game to that.
Yes. That's why I got to like gloat to everybody. I got to get crunk with one of my favorite action stars. Italian
Linda
Catholic and an
Hamilton.
Irish cat. Shut up.
I'm messing with you, brother.
But that would be cool.
That would be cool.
I'd get crunk with Sarah Connor.
I would too. Especially if it was Lena Headey. From the Sarah Connor TV show.
Yeah.
Or Summer Glau.
Anyway,
Mhm.
yeah. Sorry, Linda.
Yep. Sorry, Summer. We're all Dana guys around here. You're
Yeah,
a
that's
loss. Special shout out to Dana.
We have a thing. But sorry, we don't know.
Y'all better be checking out Dana and Ray on their social medias. Instagram, Twitter. You better check them out. Good people.
Actually, please do. Yesterday, they were celebrating their 10-year anniversary. Today is the 10-year anniversary of the
Ash
season
versus
premiere.
Evil Dead. Yeah.
Yes. So yesterday they were doing an event on their Instagram, and they were doing virtual signings for people, and they still have it up. So definitely check out their Instagram. They still have links to those signings. I believe you could still get things personalized. You send things in, or they have like a ginormous amount of pictures that they could sign separately or together. And again, they will personalize them.
Yeah. And they do these streams every so often, and then they got a big convention coming up at the end of January in Ontario, California. Yes, California has an Ontario, and they're
With a really nice
basically doing a
airport.
big Evil Dead kind of like reunion of sorts. And I might be around to see if I can swing something. I'll be in Santa Ana on that Saturday beforehand. I'm going to try and see if I can swing by on Sunday to at least say hi and maybe grab a picture with some people.
Well, if you do, then I have to go.
Well, then get off your dumb ass and do it. Let's fucking go.
I will.
Sure. You say that now?
I'm saying it now. I won't miss that. That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Psst.
You're not drunk enough to convince me of that.
I'm working on it.
You're working on it. What number drink are you on? Come on. This is Graveyard Shift. What number are you on?
Let's see here.
If it's number 1, bro, you got some catching up to do with me.
There's 4, and the first one was a 12% drink, which again I was going to say for tomorrow, but it was one of those times where I should have waited for tomorrow to drink it live, the first sip for posterity, because it was not as good as I was expecting it to be. It was another cider, gluten-free, yay me. But it was apricot flavored, and I was like, oh girl, like that just sounded decadent. Yes, that's what it was. It was
Just really quick, everybody. Stream Lily. This link is in our picture off to the side of us. For you audio listeners, we do recommend you check out at least our video streams when we try and highlight some people. We do try and include links in all of our descriptions and everything. But if you want to head on over to youtube.com/@streamily, STREAMILY. And you can check out Dana and Ray's little autograph signing and Q&A.
Yes.
I want to give a special shout out because they are good people.
Yep. Good people. They're good friends, and they tell great stories, and they love to talk to fans. So if you get a chance, definitely ask them questions, because they will fucking sit and chat your ear off all day long if you let them.
And
Let
Ray,
them.
El Brujo Especial, Pablo, Mr. Fish and Chips. You had your food cart. Get your ass on over here. We want to talk to you.
Oh, dude, that would be so awesome to interview Ray.
Come on, Ray. We'd love to chat with you if you ever catch this on the flip side.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I forgot what I was talking about, but it wasn't important and it wasn't relevant to this anyway. So,
Yeah, we're just talking about season 3 and trying to avoid talking about some episodes because I know you're not the biggest fan of this.
no, I'm not. But my big takeaway from this is, and again, without season 3, there would be no question, or there would be questioning of could the Ghost Beaters have their own movie? Could they have their own spin-off series? Whatever. Yes, they can. And we saw that in this because half of the season is just the 3. And it worked.
I remember what you're getting at was this point specifically.
Oh, okay.
Because they got relegated to kind of the background a bit, but then they came to the forefront when Ash wasn't around, and like when Ray wasn't around, or Kelly wasn't even in one episode. She was basically dead.
Yeah. Hence my upsetness, because I like Kelly.
Who doesn't?
I like mean women, dude. What do you want?
She's our badass, dude. And Pablo, bro, you're our powerful vagina, bro. Come on.
Yeah. So, but with all the differences to the character dynamics in this season, and in spite of the I'd say lack of attempts, or lack of completed passes for story attempts on
Did
Rob's
he make a
part.
pass at you?
Not yet. I mean, if he did, maybe I'd catch it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in a Spider-Man movie too. Or wait, they don't have those anymore. Never mind.
5, 6, 7, Dana.
Anyway, I would have to say, out of all 3 seasons, this is the best season for Dana and Ray. They do, and I know you made the comment that Dana got to play more than one character in the last season, and she does that here as well. And it's different. It's funny because she even gets to throw in her Aussie accent, like she gets to throw it back at her friends.
Well, she got voiced over. That was ADR.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, that was not her.
Ah,
sorry, Dana. I actually hate to break that to everybody, but her Aussie, that was not her doing an Aussie accent.
She's probably going to watch this and be like, dude, I had one over on Kevin. Like, I just had that already.
Hey,
Fuck.
if she wants to correct me because I'm wrong, please correct me. But straight up, like, it was that Kaya character who they originally cast for that. It was her voice. They just dubbed over Dana.
Well, that's weird.
It's terrible. I think Dana could have handled the Aussie accent, even though she's basically said on our last episode that Ariel had a better American accent than she did. But she's more Aussie than she is. Or what was it? Aussie or New Zealand? I'm sorry, Ariel. We'd love to invite you on.
That would be amazing also, because she really did a great job. Like,
oh, yeah. I liked her the first time I watched this show. I'm like,
yeah,
character was a little annoying at the beginning, but by the end of the show, it's like, yeah, this is pretty dope, and her character works out. But like, I never had a problem with her at all. She had great chemistry with everybody.
Absolutely, she did. But my only problem was, the wishy-washiness of, is Ruby a demon? Is she my friend? Is Ruby a demon? Is she my friend? Is Ruby a demon? Is she my friend? Dude, like fucking get with it. Come on.
Well, at the same time, Ruby is a demon. She's gonna mess with your mind as best as she possibly. Well, she's not really a demon. She wrote the damn Necronomicon, but she's something like on a dark. God, what are they called? The dark ones. She's on their level. She basically got kicked out of their group.
Yes.
And she's just trying to finagle her way to control the world and everything else. And it just goes to shit because of that. And the fact that she's trying to manipulate like everything. And which Ruby is this? Honestly, like we've already had the multiple timelines, and we're talking about like she's been stalking Ash for 10 years and she's been working in this high school for 2 years. Okay, so what happened in season
So
2? Was she still
stupid.
working the freaking high school, manipulating everybody? Well, another Ruby was running around with Ash, and then yet another Ruby was running around. Like, what are we doing here?
Yep. Yep.
It's getting a little too complicated with the different Rubies.
Yeah, getting into a third would have been a bit too much.
And I think
And
we were heading there, and I'm like, I'm not okay with that.
yeah, that worked with Tom Cavanaugh on The Flash for
Yep.
a bit. I don't know that it would have worked out with like good Ruby this season, good Ruby that season, indifferent Ruby this season, apathetic Ruby that
Super
season.
bad next season.
Yeah, indifferent Ruby. Like, I don't know.
That's why I felt like her character was running its welcome out.
Yeah, but they did do some cool shit with her this season, like where she had the
Yes,
baby
they did.
and they had the prosthetic on her chest with the broken out rib cage. That was glorious. Like,
I wonder if Lucy was like, okay, that's kind of cool.
yeah, because she just walked around with it like it was a business coat, like a fancy ass business coat. Did
Well,
not
she's
give
a
a
total
shit.
pro when it comes to acting. So
Yeah, she really did rock it. And I cannot stress that enough. It's not anyone in the show that makes me say that was kind of dumb or that was not as good as the last 2 seasons. Absolutely not. It was the writing. It was the things that they were told to do and say. No one gave a bad performance at all in a single episode of this show. Not this season, not any other season. Like, it's stellar from start to finish.
absolutely. And they even brought back some fun characters like Brock Williams, baby.
Brock Williams. Love him.
I love how he was a demon and basically part of an episode, and then he was a Force Ghost for the rest of his appearance in this show.
Yeah, and it was cool. It was cool. Like, you want to say it was dumb, but who fucking cares? It's Brock back and hanging out with Ash, flicking Ash from the grave. There's my
And being
dyslexia.
grandpa for a minute. That was kind of cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, let's watch this commercial one more time.
Did the actual ghost get to visit with Brandy or just the demon?
It was the demon, but I think the ghost was like, well, I'm glad I'm a grandpa. I wish I would have met her and spent some time with her.
Yeah.
It's like he
gets
the
really
spirit,
excited.
so to speak, really wanted to actually know more, but that wasn't in the cards.
No,
but they gave us that moment on screen where it's like, okay, I can buy for a moment Lee Majors is totally being sweet because this girl could be his granddaughter.
Yes, and I love the moment where the scene where he asks Ash to tell him about her, and he says she's so fucking stubborn and she hates me. And he goes, well, she sounds smart. I like her already.
Runs in the family. And she's sleeping in the sister's bedroom too.
Where Cheryl kills Ted.
Well, and I saw like the dusty Canon camera that was sitting on like the nightstand next to her bed. I'm like, oh man, the detail work is still there this season. This is fantastic.
Oh dang. Yeah,
because I had that same Canon.
Really?
It wasn't a power shot. It was just a basic neck strap around oh, God, you had to get the old film canisters, which most of our younger viewers are probably like, what the hell is that man talking about? Yeah.
Is that the shit on top of gravy?
No, but it's also the shit you got to go into a very dark room to be able to make pictures out of.
Oh.
And Kevin's like, yeah, I could stroke off to that.
Anyway.
Kevin goes to the spank bank frequently. He is our proudly sponsored segment on this show tonight.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to see if this is done. saving. Son of a bitch.
Speaking of proudly censored, while Kevin's looking something up, I got something for everybody who might enjoy this.
You know me as Ash Williams, the hero who saved Elk Grove from evil. For 30 long years, I've used this saw on monsters and demons. But those battles are won. So now I use it to slash prices! At Ashy Slashy's Hardware Store Emporium, we got you covered! You want paint? We shake it till we break it.
Ladies, you'll love his nuts.
What's better than a handful of my nuts? A long screw. Whoa! We got wood. We got rope. We got rubber. We got it all! Die, high prices! Goodbye, high prices! For that special someone, we brought everything from D to Ildo. Because at Ashy Slashy's, service is literally not our middle name!
Thank you for proudly sponsoring us, Ashy Slashy's Hardware Emporium Store. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody check out Ashy Slashy's Hardware Emporium.
I love how he just crosses out Brock. Like,
yeah. or throws like the big sticker over it or something. Well, on those coupons, he actually X's it out with a marker and writes Ash right on top. I never noticed that before until this time. I'm like, oh my God, there's some detail work like I'm still catching to this day. And I've seen this show like a few times, and I think it's fantastic.
It really is. Like I'm never happier than I am when I watch Evil Dead.
Bro,
like,
you're telling me like I was having a blast. Ash. I wish I could have
and
burned through the last 3 episodes, you know.
Yes.
But I did.
Oh, really? This just unplugged on me. Bitch.
Kevin's unplugged.
I didn't think I was going to finish.
Welcome to MTV Unplugged with Kevin.
With me. No, my hard drive's being a biznatch again.
Acoustic style.
I didn't think I was going to get it finished last night. Oh man, if only. Strum.
Dave Matthews Band.
Am I muted? Oh.
No, I hear you. There might be a little delay though.
Oh, okay. I can't think of Dave Matthews without thinking of coconuts. I'm sorry.
Gotta climb them tree, baby.
Yuck. No, did you ever see that movie? Just Go With It with Adam Sandler and
no.
Jennifer Aniston.
No.
They go to a couples thing. He has to pick up a coconut with his butt cheeks.
Clap them
Pick
cheeks.
it up and move it. Yep. That's nasty.
That nasty. Well, Ash vs. Evil Dead, we've had 2 fantastic seasons. We had some fun backstories around, and now on season 3. Kevin, do you have any more thoughts before we get into our episode breakdown?
Again, just that this is the best that we get to see the Ghost Beaters, and after the last scene that we see the Ghost Beaters in, this is where I'm kind of like, I'm not done with them. I don't want to be done with them. I want to see more of them. Like, I love that trio. They worked really well together without Ash. This was the season where they were like, okay, we could actually do this without Bruce Campbell, and people still tune in and really enjoy it. And that's with no disrespect to Bruce, because at some point, Bruce, I'm sure, always wanted to pass this off to somebody. But I don't know that we'll see with Evil Dead Burn, but like, there was nothing in Evil Dead Rise. It was like, okay, there was nothing in the Fede Alvarez movie where you're like, oh, hey, Mia's going to fucking be the one.
Mia was cool, but she's not the next one.
No. No, like there was none of that. But you do get that from each of the ghost beaters. Like each of them have a destiny like Ash and to fight
Yeah.
with Ash. And it's they're all cool. They all have a cool story. They all work together, but they don't necessarily work apart. They are able to work together really well without Ash, and that's what was really, really important. But they need to be together. I don't think splitting them up or having one have their own spinoff or two have their own spinoff and not the third would be okay. I think they all have the ability to come back and have the audience be there. If it was an animated thing, if they did that again, if they lent their voices in, that would sell. Have Ash be in that. Then do your one-off movie or your one-off TV season, whatever. They'd make money. It would be there.
You know, well, if I remember, like I don't know, it's a few years ago where they were talking about like the whole unified universe of all the movies, all the TV shows, all comes back around to like one big penultimate picture to cap off the franchise in general. And it all ties into Ash. But Bruce has said, unless Sam Raimi's directing the movie and writing the movie, I'm not doing another live action Ash Williams. Well, give us our animated one. Ray's asked for it. Dana's asked for it. We're asking for it. Groovy Bruce, calling you out.
I don't know if it's so much Bruce at that point.
2 years, bro. Just saying. Let's go.
Or if it's Sam. Like, Sam, buddy, if your involvement is the one holding everything up, throw your hat in the ring of directing animation.
Well, I think Sam would be interested, but he probably wants full creative control. After Army of Darkness, he's been a little,
and he deserves
really
that.
Want to do this. If it's a TV show, I'll help kick it off with the pilot. That's fine. I'll maybe come back for an episode here and there, but I don't really want to get totally invested in that. I have like other things I want to do.
Yeah.
Sam, brother, please. One more, end it all. Just call it Evil Dead Ends. I will take it because it's not written by David Gordon Green. I'm just saying. And no Blumhouse. Please, no Blumhouse.
Evil Dead Ends. No. Although I do like that sound. Dead Ends.
I'm just saying. That should be the third one. And Sam does it and brings everybody in and makes sense of fucking everything.
But now he can't because he'd owe you a quarter every time someone said it.
That's why I came up with something so ridiculous it'll never happen. So, Sam, I know you got a better idea. I'm just saying. Ghost Beaters for life.
Yeah, that's true. But we do love the Ghost Beaters. And this is just me bitching and shaking my fist to the clouds saying, you know what? I liked what they did and you stopped doing it. And they stopped doing it before the end of the series. And that's what pissed me off about season 3. Unceremoniously wrote off the Ghost Beaters. And it was not good. I did not care for it. Like
I don't feel like they wrote them off. What makes you say that they wrote them off? They didn't kill them.
They unceremoniously put them in the back of a van, close the doors, and have them drive away
with Brandy.
Right, all three. Well, I'm including her with the Ghost Beaters.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna beat something off, be correct about it.
Giggity. But then your main character goes and starts to fight the villain, and then goes and the show follows the main character however many years into the future, with no mention of what happens to the Ghost Beaters. So they were just unceremoniously written off. Like,
well, Ash does ask about his daughter first thing coming out of there. So what about my daughter? Oh, and then the robot or whatever she is like, oh, we'll bring you up to speed soon on that information. So it's like maybe they are doing like a Terminator kind of style. Like that's what they are aiming for, because maybe she's like the John Connor of the future.
Yeah, I dig it.
And then he's going to reunite with her, and like everybody's in the future and they're a little more aged up. I like the more idea of going between the present and the future a little bit, and then kind of working everything out that way.
I had
And that's
not
what they were
considered
doing with Sarah Connor Chronicles, and that proved to be very intriguing. I would have liked to have seen that in this horror show. I don't know about robots versus like fucking deadites though, man. That's what kind of nags at me. Like, that was always your idea to get to robots and Ash and deadites? That sounds fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
You know, eventually you have to get to a point in your life where you're like, dude, you remember that time we were so fucking baked? We said this.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah. And then you've got to have that responsible friend that says, nope. No, we didn't talk about that. That's fucking
Maybe
weird.
that was Sam to Rob at the end of season 3. Like, yo, bro, we can't do this. If we go one more season with this shit, people are going to shit on it.
I don't know.
Makes you wonder. Just saying. I'm being a conspiracy theorist. This is not fact or anything. Don't worry, everybody.
I don't know. They rushed the ending to season 3 so bad that
Giganto, like Kandarian demon.
Which was cool. Everyone loves a kaiju.
Ash attacking with the tank and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and then shooting the dagger with the shell. That was, again, ridiculously awesome. You can't say that's stupid. It's fucking ridiculous, and that's Evil Dead. We loved it.
Yeah, if you didn't like that, you didn't like Army of Darkness, clearly.
Right. I was like when people would go see fucking Dogma. Would love Dogma, but then when they'd go see Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, they were offended to all hell.
I was bored by Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, to be fair with you, and I went to the theater for that.
I did too.
Sorry, Mark. You being Cockknocker was fun for a name. That was about it. You weren't that great in the movie.
He had the dildo lightsaber.
Did you just give me the, oh, Jeff, I can't believe you didn't like it.
Yes.
You're the Cockknocker on this show, brother. Thank you for tuning in on a Halloween, everybody. For everybody that's checking us out or following us on a replay, we do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh man. So let's see here. This started out pretty well, teetered off in the middle, got pretty good again, and then really teetered off at the end for me. That's my takeaway with season 3. But there was a lot of good that they did in season 3. That's my new opinion. Like, there's a lot to like about it. And it's all with Ray, and it's all with Dana, and it's all with Ariel. Like, I can't say Ariel compared to Dana and Ray because...
You mean Brandy Bar and her mother, Candy Bar.
Candy Bar. I hadn't caught that part.
That cracked me up. I had forgotten about that.
I don't know, that there was a lot better scenes that they gave for Ray and Dana. They let them do more things. They let them sink their teeth into the roles more. And I totally appreciated it this time around. And I was super excited. Like, seeing Pablo as a Deadite was fucking rad. Super rad.
My God. Him going crazy for an episode was totally fun.
Watching Dana beat the shit out of her leg because it had Pablo
shoving Ash's boxers in it and him spitting it out from his actual full body form was hilarious. I'm like, oh, that's a good way to show that they're linked instead of just trying to figure out a different way to do that.
Yeah, like they were so smart on this show, and season 3 was not. I can't say it's stupid in that regard. Like, it was still well written. Just the whole wishy-washiness of, is she my friend? No, she can't be a demon. She's my friend.
I do agree with that. That does get a bit tried out. Like, by the time she's going to the dance, she's fully on board with Ash. By the time she gets there, it's like, oh, well, maybe not. And partway through the dance, she's like, okay, he might be a demon. And then by the end, she's like, okay, he's my dad, and screw you, Ruby. You're clearly evil. Even though Ruby clearly admits, I'm evil, but your dad's the demon, not me. It's like, by this point, you just helped him escape from the cops. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
This should have been 2 episodes before this, you know?
Well, again, like, did they know that they were getting canceled? And did they just rush everything to have the ending that they wanted?
That's the $1 million question on that. Hey, $6 million man, maybe you know.
Because it really felt that way. Like they capped off Ruby's plot line and the clone really fast, like really clipped them off fast, and then had the last episode and a half of him fighting Kandar and bringing Kelly back to life, fighting Kandar, and then being in the future. Is like, wow, that was all just really unimportant. Weird.
Yeah, well, it was like, hey, let's get back to Army of Darkness ending again. It's like, I don't think that was the best idea on how to end the season. And don't get me wrong, I think I like this season more than Kevin does, but even I gotta admit, like, man, them last 3 episodes are kind of weird. Like, we suddenly go from like 50 miles an hour to like 190. It's like, what happened here? Something clearly happened in the last 3 episodes that they're like, you know what? We're not getting renewed. Let's just bring it to the point where we wanted to. I almost wonder if this was more the intention for season 4 to end at that point. And then season 5 would be the one in the future and whatever they were going to do. Because I always had the impression they had like a 5-season story in mind. But in hindsight, I look back and I'm like, everybody who's been wanting like an Ash versus Evil Dead like movie, TV series, we wanted more Evil Dead movies. Each of the 3 seasons is basically a trilogy of movies in and of itself.
Yes.
Just about. And so we got way more out of Evil Dead that people just, they don't know about this show, and they really should. That's the big hang up on here, is like, this show should be remembered more as part of the canon rather than, oh, Evil Dead, the remake with Jane Levy, and like the Evil Dead Rise, and then the Evil Dead Burn that's coming out. Like, Ash versus Evil Dead stands on its own damn toes. Great characters, great story. They convinced people to buy into Pablo and fucking Kelly, for Christ's sake. That there's a significant portion of the fan base that has seen this show that wants Ghost Speeders back. I'm one of them, and Kevin and I both admitted to Dana, like, yo, when this show was coming around and we heard about it, we were not interested.
Yeah.
And by the end of this show, we wanted more of your asses than anybody else.
Yeah. Like, we were okay with...
You won us the frick over.
We were okay with Ash taking a step back and saying, you guys go handle this.
Ash's devils. Come on.
Yeah, you know, they were entertaining as hell, and they were able and willing to do all the action scenes. You don't need to have Ash doing it all the fucking time. There are ways.
Dalton got committed to blood by fire.
So I don't know. I want to see more of them. I want to see more hype for them because the Ghost Beaters were truly fantastic.
Yeah. And I do like that Ruby kept insulting the Knights of Sumeria by calling them freaking idiots. Like, how are these morons even still around? It's like, that's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Because Brocky would beat the crap and killed one of them.
Yeah. None of them were
smart. I got a kick out of that, but it made no storyline sense.
No, I mean,
So Ash's dad, Brock, legitimately killed somebody and hid it and never talked about it for like the good part of about maybe 10 years.
If not more. Yeah. You
A
know,
legit human, not a demon. Just saying.
what did he do? Kick him in the balls and he fell down the stairs? Is that what it was?
Yep, fell down the stairs, broke his neck, but then he happened to be alive and eat all of his spam.
That's right. It's so stupid. But delightfully stupid. It really was.
I like seeing Lee back. He was fantastic.
Oh, god damn, dude. I could be watching Killer Fish and I'm perfectly happy because it's Lee Majors. Like I told Dana, he was my dad's hero, and that kind of made him my hero as a kid. Same with like Captain Kirk. Same with fucking oh god damn it. I can't Jack McGarrett. Yeah. Jack McGarrett from Hawaii Five-0.
Did you Jack McGarrett?
Yeah. It's Dutch rudder. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
With a Dutch angle.
It's not gay. We're not touching. At least I'm not touching.
Not touching tips yet. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh my God. So, I came up with the fucking perfect reply, and I'm so sad because I wish I could have told Dana like in person when we were talking about dick pics. And just like how like dick pics, you shouldn't send them. If a girl sends you a picture, that's one thing. And even if she asks you for the picture, you should question that. Like, is that going to be like held against you somehow in the future? Like, just guys don't send them. Girls don't typically want them. And I think the best response that I could ever think of popped into my head the other day after we had the conversation with Dana about dick pics. But is it cake?
I can't even find that picture you had sent me.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll find it somewhere. Maybe.
Yeah, Kevin sending me his D-pics.
D-pics. That was funny, though.
D-pics.
Want to see a dick pic? But is it cake? And you gotta have
cake. Oh my God.
But you gotta have the knife emoji next to it. But is it cake?
Was that on Facebook? You sent that? I'll look it up really quick. Because I think everybody could appreciate that now.
It was in Messenger at some point.
Yeah, we didn't like show that entirely like on our Dana episode because I was like, I don't know about that. That might have gotten Dana mad at us. She might have also appreciated it too.
She would have fucking died laughing.
Maybe. But it was already a fantastic episode.
Yes, and if you haven't watched it, please do. And enjoy. And if you don't, tell people that you did.
Yes, just at least hit the like button.
Mm-hmm.
Share it on out there. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You do whatever you want out there. You want to tell us we're a bunch of fucking idiots? Have at it.
Go ahead. Just press play and walk away long enough.
Yep. Just give us at least a minute or two, and then that's fine.
We're shills.
Damn straight we are, brother. And I cannot find that picture, Kevin.
I'll find it at some point. See, I just don't want to Google dick pics.
Yeah, that's not safe for work.
No. I'll try to have it by tomorrow night. How about that? All right, maybe I'll type in or Google dick guitar pics.
I might be able to find it by another.
Oh, it's got a K. Very specific.
Oh, I found it.
Hey!
Or no, maybe I can open that in a new tab. And then, okay, everybody, riveting podcasting. We understand. So if you're on the video platforms we got, oh, no, you had something different.
Dick pics. Well,
no, Kevin, this is the one you shared with me.
Oh, okay. Yay!
Dick pics. So if you want to play with the guitar with your fingers, gotta do it and give it a little winkle.
For those that aren't down with flamingo style or flamenco style is just one-legged.
So if you take a close look, these are guitar picks with dicks cut out of the center of them.
Dick pics.
For our audio listeners out there. That Kevin was so proud when he sent that to me. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna put that in our video with Dana. He's like, you need to do it. I'm like, no, I'm not.
The shit I find online, I swear to Christ, I bring to you guys like a fucking
You're a goddamn
child.
6-year-old, bro.
Yeah,
you find it everywhere.
Look what I found! Like a snake in the fucking yard. I bring it to my parents. Look what I found! People dying. I saw a guy the other day, like doing a jump off a fucking I want to say a waterway, like under a water overpass.
Oh, okay.
And he goes all the way across the water and hits the other side of the overpass and disembowels himself somehow. It's like, woo! Okay.
Oh my god.
Like, why did that just come across my feed?
It's not the only thing that came across your feed.
Not in that video. There were bowel. He had bowel issues. They were all about.
There's always some sort of issues when it comes to Kevin and no lube. Ugh, my god.
Bad bowels. Bad bowel jokes. Yuck.
Hey, if it worked 50 times in a row without a problem and then it failed, you know you got a problem.
Right?
You know, we're about an hour in and we haven't even talked about specific episodes. Or do we even care at this point? Because we're already talking about season 3 and having some fun with this. Like the main points on this, the characters are good.
Yeah.
Some of the storylines are not so great. Like Kelly and Pablo definitely take kind of a backseat. But to me, it feels like they're setting them up for something more in season 4. The fact we didn't get season 4 is what falls apart for me with season 3, because it feels like your settings more up than you're actually delivering with your ending, because it felt like you got like 7 episodes in and then you just shot right to the end of season 4, in my opinion. That's what it feels like, because all of a sudden, what the hell happened? And we don't even get a proper resolution to the end of season 2.
No.
He had a girlfriend and she's completely gonzo and no reference.
Yeah, and not in the fun way.
Yep. And they could have said something. Although I did appreciate like the high school stuff a little bit. And oh my god, like the mascot totally being like a deadite totally worked for me. I thought that was hilarious. Cookie, not you too. Bruce had a freaking field day with this season. So they totally wrote to his strengths. I just don't think they exactly wrote to Kelly and Pablo's strengths, but they're also trying to introduce Brandy into the group. So it's like there's a little give and take with that. And then they focus too much on Brandy and put everybody else to the side. But I could see like Kelly and like Ariel, or Dana and Ariel, whenever they were in scenes together, they were having a blast. Same with Ray as Pablo. All 3 of them worked very well together. When we talk about it like over and over again, the 3 of them as ghost beaters for life, trying to figure out what the hell happened to Joanna Williams, because we learned that this season too. His middle name is Joanna.
Jesus.
Which I never picked up on that before, if it was ever mentioned. And the fact he even yelled at his dad, like, yeah, thanks for naming me that, Dad. I got my ass beat for years from all the bullies in school. And he's like, well, look what good that did you now. You did very well for yourself. And Ash is like, well, yeah, you got a point.
I forgot about that.
That was something that stood out when I was rewatching. I'm like, you know what? I don't think we ever brought that up before. His full name and the fact that he actually was like, you know what? I did get bullied, but it made me a badass.
Yeah, and that his dad named him, gave him girl names so he would get bullied and be tough. Yeah,
which is so psychotic.
that's right.
Unfortunately, my dad does have a somewhat of a name that could bounce between men and women from his era, but his middle name is very manly, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
My dad is a Bruce.
Now, I don't want to point out that Bruce was such a straight name in the 70s and 80s that they changed it in The Incredible Hulk to David.
It's Bruce
That-
Banner, motherfucker.
That
Get outta here
having
with that shit.
that having been said, my dad's name is Courtney.
My dad's name is Kim.
My middle name is also Courtney. Yeah.
I'm named after my uncle, Alan, for my middle name, who passed away in Vietnam because he was a med tech.
Oh, gosh. At least he was an angel, though.
From what I understand from my family, I have more in common with him than I have with anybody else from anybody else in that side of the family. It's funny. Oh, he was a writer. He was a creator. He would have loved you. I'm like, of course he would have. Damn it.
Marvelous.
But my uncle did save some people, and he got the Purple Star. So he did very good, and I wish I could have met him.
One day, dude. One day.
As long as he's not a Deadite.
That's, yeah, you know, that's never really preferable.
Never touch the boomstick, Kevin. Never touch
the boomstick.
The Scandinavian woman with the baby head. That cracked me the shit up.
That was awesome where it popped out of her neck. I was like, oh, she looks like Pluto. Yes.
Well, I think that's what made up for the sperm bank scene, because that scene felt a little like it never went as far as you kind of maybe wanted it to, but the baby and the Scandinavian woman, I think that made up for it.
Crawling up the cooter and out the head. That was so
You're
gross.
a little young to go up in there. That was so freaking funny, dude. I couldn't help but like stop what I was doing. I'm like, I know I'm watching this in the background while I'm doing some other stuff, but I happened to turn around and I'm like, I cannot stop watching this. This is so crazy.
It's utterly delightful, some of the things that they do in this show. Like you cannot stop fucking laughing. It's absolutely addictive. You can't stop. If you have to binge watch this. You can't be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I guess we'll wait to see what happens next week. No,
I did that when it was live, dude, and it drove me fucking crazy. I fucking hated it. When I got the Blu-rays, I burned right through them each season, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. And I've been going through all my like DVDs and Blu-rays in my collection. Everything's a little bit slimmed down. I still got way more to go. But like, I got my Evil Dead and my Kandarian Dagger bright front and center over on my shelf on the other room. I will do a movie room tour when I finish cleaning up in here and have everything organized, because it's looking sleek, but it's going to be, this is kind of a big project to clean up in here.
but it is not this day.
It is not today.
You know, I already show you guys my movie stuff. Like it's all clutter and junk, but you guys,
Some people see like my Kino Lorber collection back behind me here, and then my anime figures on top. I'm going through all of this too, but I've only touched like about maybe a fifth of this room in the week off that I had. And I'm like, oh my God, I have so much shit I need to, that I'm never going to watch, or I'm never going to watch again. It needs to go.
Speaking of which, that sale that you gave me the heads up on happened today.
Oh, the Scream Factory is going out of business sale.
Yes. And
well, they're filing bankruptcy is what's going on over there. And they own they own the license to Army of Darkness. That's the key part that we're going to circle back around here too. If you want your 4K or any of the fancy editions from Scream Factory, get your ass on over to Amazon or wherever Scream Factory DVDs, Blu-rays are sold. You're going to want those like now.
Yeah. But I had a couple things. I had about $60 to $70 worth of stuff in my inbox.
That's pretty decent.
My cart. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I was like,
I get Darkman at least.
I did not get Darkman. I did not. I didn't get anything actually. And I'll tell you why. Because I noticed the price go down. And I said, well, wait, there's Critters. There's I can't remember what else I had. There was a few things that I had in there, like Killer Clowns. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Army of Darkness. That was also in there, like you said, one of my favorite movies of all time. And They Live. No, not They Live. Tales from the Dark Side. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to do that on the show sometime when we do the TV series.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Something had dropped off. I don't know what it was. Everything was there. And then all of a sudden I was like, where's Exorcist 3? I can't be happy in life without Exorcist 3 in the best quality that I could possibly have it in from my favorite production company. No? Took that out. I missed getting the last one, did I? Well,
was that on Amazon or did you go to Scream Factory's website? Because they have their own sale going there too to clearance everything out.
Oh, no, that was on Amazon. And I just kind of
I would go to Scream Factory's website. They got about the same damn prices.
I will check that out. They didn't the other day, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not remotely.
They're continually updating their stock. They're trying to clear out as much as possible.
I will reach out to my friend that works there and see what all I can
Or if
get.
you say Christmas, I will see what I can do to help you with that.
Yeah, because those Friday the 13th and Halloween box sets, they're not on that much of a
I'm
sale.
mad about the Friday the 13th one. Like, what the fuck?
It's on sale for like $10
I'm gonna
off.
get that for you, you know.
Oh,
waited too fucking long.
Sorry, dude.
Maybe you can have my 4Ks. I'll just send you the 2009 one. You can enjoy that one in 4K. It's stupendous.
Yeah, it is. I bet. But I'm gonna get the Arrow version that just came out. I think it's Arrow. But
Arrow is got the license to Halloween, actually, and they might be picking up the license to Evil Dead as well, and they have the license to Phantasm, if I remember correctly, as well. Ooh. And they have the more in line to get Nightmare on Elm Street as well.
Yeah,
and they fucking should, because we got robbed on that Steelbook box set.
Fuck
or
them.
I did anyway.
Everybody did. Fuck.
Hey,
them.
if I got my copy for the $150 I paid for it, damn straight I'd sell that shit on eBay for $800.
No, motherfucker, it's a trophy. You got it. You won.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. I would totally keep it, and I'd actually probably put it where my Isaac Clarke helmet is. And just show it off all the time.
I got my Ghostbusters fucking box set over there, the Ghost Trap.
I got mine over here too.
Not getting rid of that shit for nothing. I don't care if there's a new movie out or nothing. They could have come out with another box set that would have been a Proton pack and be like, I don't care. That's the one. That's got my trilogy in it. That's the one I love.
There you go. Damn straight, brother.
That I enjoyed Frozen Empire was just an added bonus. Fuck the Reels of Justice guys for convincing the...
They railroaded you on that little trial, man.
Oh, God.
Man, they want to come back on with us, bro. I say bring it. We're gonna put you on the worst movie you could ever choose.
I got beat
and
up
you want me on?
so bad, and
Bro,
they're
I
my
wanted to be an
friend.
attorney for like 20 years of my life. You don't want me on your goddamn show. I will be a nasty little bastard.
Dude, go. That they love stuff like that.
I know. I'm just saying, open invite. You bring me on, you're gonna get full power, Jeff.
Talk to Maynard.
Depends on if I'm defending something or prosecuting, though.
They will give you the option. They give you the option of like, if you whatever movie you want, do you want
it's
to
a movie
defend
I
it? Do you
hate.
want
That's gonna be great. Do Blair Witch. I dare you. I'll tear that fucking movie to pieces.
Maynard, are you watching? I doubt it, but no, it's late.
Oh, he will eventually. He's like, oh, really? Because I'd argue St. Francisville Experiment did Blair Witch Project way better. And nobody even knows about that movie, but I saw it in theaters. At the same damn time, it was a better movie.
Which one?
St. Francisville Experiment. Little found footage-ish. Not terribly all the way. But I felt like they delivered a proper presence and ghost story. And they actually showed the goddamn demon. Well, not fully all the way. But they delivered a proper story and characters that you actually care about, instead of a 78-minute bullshit fest.
Yeah, characters that you're like, are they dead yet? Are they going to die yet? Please
There's
die.
nothing good to any of those characters. Erotic Witch Project was a better goddamn movie.
Yeah, it was. And let's also plug Jim Wynorski's Bear Winch Project.
Wait, have I seen that one?
I want to get it
really familiar.
Yeah, Jim directed that one.
I think I actually, well, I mean, like, I think I actually saw that movie. Like, not that I recognize the movie. I think I've actually seen that one.
Oh yeah, it was totally famous. It was I don't know if it was like a Skinamax type thing, but it was on the cable channels and all that.
Well, so was Erotic Witch Project.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
That was an interesting movie, I'll say that. And I'm like, that's not what I expected out of a Blair Witch ripoff, but okay.
The Bear Winch Project was a famous movie. It was a famous parody.
So was Erotic Witch Project.
Yeah.
Man, 38 seconds later, you'll be starting that movie a few times over.
Yeah, just not again today. Maybe later, a few hours, but
after another drink or two, yeah, maybe.
I want to say after a sandwich, but I can't eat. I'm gluten intolerant now.
That'll do it.
I guess I was always gluten intolerant, but anyway.
I made quesadillas tonight, so it's all good around here.
Girl.
I
had chicken and rice.
Chicken shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Chicken, rice, and a fuck ton of cider.
Well, since we're about an hour and 13 minutes in, let's just talk about, is there any of these episodes that you would actually call your favorites? We don't have to do a breakdown. We're far enough along, and we don't. That's okay.
You know, I will.
Because we'll be here for another hour going over 10 episodes. I'm like, that's all right.
So I will integrate that with the question that I had for you, and that was, what was your favorite kill? And I would say mine would be on the pilot episode. And I don't know if that was my favorite episode, but it might have been. Like, it was a lot of fun. It's got that opening commercial. It's got Candy explaining that she's the wife. You're meeting Brandy
Candy
for the first
Bar.
time. There's the fight with Coogie. But best of all is the scene where he's asking Brandy, what did he call her? Alleged daughter, how many people are in the room? And she's like naming everybody off. And then she gets to her friend, and the friend is the Deadite. And that fight was really, really cool. That was on par with Kelly fighting in the diner and, you know, getting the face ripped off.
Oh, with the meat machine.
Yeah, like that was a pretty good fight there. And the way seeing the fingers fall from the mom's hands was a chef kiss because you don't see the hands. You never see the hands. You just see the fingers fall and you know what happens. Like there's no questioning that. That's good TV. That's good cinematography.
That's having your finger on the pulse of what people want.
Right? You know,
or about 10 of them.
You got it by the jugular, babies. It was really good. I love that kill, but my favorite kill is the harp, where he's got the chick, the Brandy's friend, under the harp, and he
stomps on it. Yeah.
Yes, and like splits her like fucking potato slicer. I was like, oh, yeah. You see it start to slowly squish.
Oh man, my favorite death scene. You're probably gonna laugh at me, but I actually appreciate Dalton blowing his own head off. So Ruby couldn't get the answers that she was looking for, and it totally pissed her off. For like the first time, like this whole season, she legit got. She almost wanted to scream like, "You motherfucker!"
Yeah, she is super spiteful in this season. Like,
yeah,
because
Dalton killing himself totally worked for me because it's like, oh, he knew it was just gonna drive her nuts. I ain't fucking telling you shit. And you think he's gonna shoot at her? Nope. Boom. Pop. Blew his whole head off. And she's like, like she was expecting him to shoot at her. And it totally blew me away. It blows me away every damn time.
Pun.
It blew him away too.
There are some really good death scenes in this, though. Like Ash killing his evil clone again. It was really good.
Yeah, and you can't really get tired of it because it's a different clone every time.
Yep. Or different, like, origin or variation or whatever. I liked how it was like, you're little me all growing up again? Yep.
And he's so nice and polite and helpful. But now I have to kill you. Sorry.
But dude, the Mary J is the road to sin. I have to kill you with my chainsaw now. He's a total Boy Scout. I'm like, this is so weird. But I loved him as a kid in the house, running around going, I'm coming to get you. That was actually... It actually cracks me up every damn time. It's like, and then he comes out of the trunk and he's like, he hurt me. I'm like, oh no, with the cop. And Ruby just picks up on it. She's like, how dare you hurt a harmless child? And it's like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on here?
And then the blonde chick, the body was gone, right? He ate the body.
Yep, he ate the body. And he's sitting there with all the blood all over his mouth, like, that was delicious, but I'm ready for dessert, Mom. Well, and he looks over and he calls Mommy. He's looking right at freaking Ruby. It's like, does that not tell you all something? What the frick are we missing here? But it kind of fits with Evil Dead. But.
Sure. And everyone was so freaked out that they weren't really paying attention to that part. It was covered in blood, and it had 3/4 inch serrated teeth.
And a hand for a chainsaw for an actual hand, like a deformed hand into a chainsaw. That they made him cut it off. He's like, but Mommy, this hurts.
Is that normal?
Yes, it'll scab over.
Oh God, that was so
that was the greatest comeback.
It'll scab over.
So there is some fun dialogue in this season. It may not be as great as the first two seasons. It's still a decent season, even at the worst for most people.
Yes, and like anytime you see Ruby and Ash together, it's fucking funny as hell.
Oh, I think Lucy and Bruce are like, oh, let's freaking go, man.
I could watch them all day long and be just as happy. I really, really could.
Well, Bruce was in Hercules and Xena.
That's true, but I think I'm going to skip those and watch Jack of all trades again, just because I love that goddamn show.
Oh no,
I know
that's
she's
putting that song in my head again, bro. What are you doing to me?
It's the New Zealand bullshit. I'm sorry.
What was it in 1773?
And honestly, I never watched Xena or Hercules. Like,
I got them both here. I
I
never saw Xena all the way through, though. I will admit to that. I did watch Hercules in like the first couple of seasons of Xena, but I picked up the Xena complete season about a year ago. And one of these days, that's going to be one of my downtime shows to watch. Wasn't canceled. It ended appropriately. So, well, to some people, it didn't end appropriately. She got her head lopped off by a ninja assassin or something like that.
Well, saves
in
that
Japan.
$20.
It's like, wow, that's not how I would have ended the show, but whatever.
Were they just like, you know what? Fuck it.
But hey, if y'all like Lucy Lawless, I'd highly recommend Spartacus Blood and Sand and Gods of the Arena. Lucy is saucy.
Saucy.
And fantastically acted in that show.
Nice.
She did a really good job. And that is a Renaissance Picture TV show as well that they did for Stars.
Oh, is it? I didn't
They
know
did
that.
4 seasons, and then they were able to do Ash versus Evil Dead. And then now they're doing Spartacus all over again. I don't know if it's like a reboot or what they're doing. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm not watching.
Huh. But what if they did Ash versus Evil Dead again?
I wish.
It fits
Just
the
give us
pattern.
a goddamn like Ghost Beater show at this point. Like, screw off with this. And just have, I mentioned this to Dana. Just bring back the Ghost Beaters and like, let's have Bruce doing audio clips for him. He calls in, he talks to him. He could even do pre-recorded videos and be like, what the fuck you guys are doing over there? How's this internet shit work? Is this coming through? Where's my Shakespeare? Like, you could totally play around with that enough to the point where he doesn't have to really get physically active, except every great once in a while if he wants to.
Right.
Just play it like Charlie's Angels. Like, yo, can you guys go take care of this shit? I'm kind of busy getting drunk over here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, Ash is just as good with an axe as he is a chainsaw. He doesn't need to be swinging the whole big thing around. Or he could dodge.
That's what she said.
Right? Girls, you'll love his nuts.
God, that reminds me of the trap door in this season where Kelly hits the trap door and the big bong comes out of the floor. And then she smashes it over Pablo, who's demon mode. I thought it was going to be a shotgun and it ended up being a giant bong that was like about like yay tall. I was like, holy crap. She looks at it for a split second like, do I really want to do it? Yeah, I'm using this, I guess.
I'm looking at mine that's like almost 2
And Kevin probably cried at that scene. Like, no, don't destroy the bong.
I appreciate glass pipes. I do. I appreciate electronic pipes too.
As Kevin is properly demonstrating for everybody for educational needs.
I have an oral fixation.
Yes, you do.
It's glorious.
Down at the hole. 567-5309. Or 867-5309.
That's right.
Jenny, who can I turn to? Oh man, the soundtrack for this season was pretty rad. I love the Don't Fear the Reaper kicked up. I was like, damn, let's go.
Yeah, man, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. Like I've got
it's one of mine too, yeah.
So many different covers of that.
God, there's so many, yeah.
Paint It Black that are just really, really good covers.
Ooh, have you ever seen Stir of Echoes?
Yes. Well, bits and pieces.
That's a good movie with Kevin Bacon. And they used Paint It Black in that. And I thought that was well done.
I'll have to see who does it.
Yeah, it was not the original version. So
The first time I heard it was actually in 1998. I don't know how a Rolling Stones song escaped my life for 18 years, but it was
it was
when watching.
Halloween part 2, I believe, that I heard that.
Really?
Oh, Painted. No, I'm sorry, not. I'm thinking Blue Oyster Cult with
Oh,
Don't Fear the Reaper. Sorry.
yeah.
But like Painted Black, like I've always heard it. I don't remember where I first heard it from.
I heard it on Devil's Advocate at the end where he does that
Oh,
big
with
old fucking,
Keanu and Charlize?
yes, where Al Pacino does that big old fucking smile because he wins at the end. And then all of a sudden it just starts throwing up flames in the
I'm
credits.
gonna have to dig that out of my collection. I don't remember that.
Watch it in the dark, or just watch the credits, and it's painted black, and it'll give you goosebumps. It's glorious. Like they got the meaning of that song in the credits.
Nice. That I enjoyed that movie. That and like Fallen with Denzel.
Yeah, that's another good one too.
Oof. Even my dad was like, Fallen was a good movie. And I'm like, my dad's weird with some movies, but Fallen was a good one. My dad even liked like Army of Darkness. It's kind of funny. And Evil Dead 2. The original Evil Dead, not so much. And I got him to watch like some episodes of like Ash versus Evil Dead at one point, and he's like, this is kind of funny. So I might be giving him my Blu-rays and keep my other box set that I have of Ash versus Evil Dead.
Nice.
And Tina, if you're catching this, I am still working on converting some digital copies for you to MP4s.
Nice. With dick pics.
Dick picito.
6.
Man, were you okay with the ending on this, that they replicated Army of Darkness?
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it the first time. I didn't like it the second time. And this time I don't even think I watched it. I just fucking got up and walked out. It's like, all right, I'm done here. Like they charge up the.
I gotta say, this rewatch was probably the first time I felt a little. Yeah, I don't know if I like the ending on this anymore, because it's like, it doesn't feel right.
No, it's again.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit because they forced that.
Yeah.
The original ending to Army of Darkness fit. It flows with the rest of the story.
Shop smart. Shop as smart.
No, I mean him fucking, hearing the noise and then taking the fourth drop instead of the third, or only 3.
Oh, you mean the director's cut? Because that's not the theatrical cut.
No. When you watch the director's cut and they show the Rip Van Winkle ending, that makes sense. The way the whole story flowed, that ending made sense just as much as the S-Mart ending did. But that was written for that story, so it worked.
Correct.
This was forced. It was shoehorned in. Excuse me. And whereas it might have looked neat, it didn't make sense to the rest of the story. So again, why are Arthur's guys fucking hiding Ash away for X amount of years?
God, the Knights of Sumeria bullshit was pissing me off anyway.
Yeah, they are one of the reasons why I didn't really care for this season. Not that the concept that fucking Arthur's knights have gone throughout history and still fighting the Deadites and stuff. I think that part's cool. But the way they played them off just wasn't all that a bag of chips for me.
Well, and Ruby kept calling them basically morons. Like, how are these idiots even still around? It's like, that's actually a very valid question, Ruby. I don't know if they should have written that into the show. I like that. Like, oh no, you're actually kind of pointing out a plot problem.
Yeah.
Well, if they're fucking idiots, why are they there for? Oh, just for the body count? Oh, well.
Yes.
That works and it doesn't work at the same time.
Yeah.
They could have at least put up a fight, and none of them really did. Hell, one of them got their ass beat by freaking Ash's dad. Like, fuck off.
Just by getting kicked in the balls.
Then he ate all of his spam and died down in the cellar anyway.
Ate all of his spam.
That was fantastic. He ate all my goddamn spam.
Brock's such an asshole.
They did Brock so well. I'm like, this is fantastic. And having Lee Majors come back, that was even better. And the fact that they went from Force Ghost to like just have him be as is like, wow, that's a good way to save some money on that one. You don't have to keep doing that special effect for like 2 episodes.
He just kind of sucks it in. There we go.
He's like, yeah, that was kind of fun.
But watching the corpse unrot and turn into Brock, that was pretty intriguing. In the shower, I mean.
Oh, there was some awesome practical effects in this season. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen this show, watch all 3 seasons just to get a full gauge of like what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And why some things work and don't work in this final season. But like practical effects, you cannot take away. It looked freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And the set design was even more incredible for a lot of the things. I love the cellar and the basement. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. It was cool.
And like the Silent Hill vibe of the Nether Realm, basically.
Yeah. That felt like old-fashioned sound screen. Like that's what a sound stage is for, not sound screen. Sound stage is for. Changing the light, changing the setting. Have your sets there, but make it be completely different. It worked. It was awesome. I totally dug it.
Absolutely. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, we're at about 90 minutes. Do you have any other thoughts on Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 3?
No, just that I wish it wasn't the end, man. I truly wish there would have been more.
I do too.
In spite of my grievances with where they took the story this season, I really love these characters. They're very near and dear to my heart. I will watch this again. I'm sure we'll talk about it again next year or a year after that, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But this is comfort food to me. Even season 3. I just where it is lackluster, it is soul filling. I can't help it. I love these people.
Oh yeah.
I love this universe. I love the universe.
I love the universe so much. I made a little special design for our merchandise shop. So if everybody is kind of curious and you'd like to support us on over here, Ghost Beaters are back. And come on over. I'll throw a link in the chat over here. So if you're curious and you would like to help us keep the lights on, that's up to you. But this is our way of showing our love for Ash vs. Evil Dead and keeping the memory alive. And so that is on out there. Greatly appreciate it. And I don't have any other final thoughts. I just wanted to kind of throw that on out there. I've been working on some other designs and things, but those are going to be more for like custom pieces for certain people. And working on finding some artists to do things like that. But highly recommend checking that out. Otherwise, if you want to like, share, subscribe our channel out there, totally up to you. Not begging you to do it. We're doing fine over here. We're just having a good old time. And that's been Army of Darkness and Evil Dead Month on Nostalgia TV over here. Had a fun time talking with Kevin. Yeah, we didn't do an episode breakdown, but basically this season really does not need that. We've basically talked about everything that happened this season regardless anyway. So
all the good shit.
Yeah, focus on the good stuff. We did talk a little bit of the things that didn't work for us. But I love Brandy being part of the show. Lucy felt like she was working her way out of the show as Ruby, and that's fine too. Setting it up for possibly a new villain, that would have been interesting. We will never really know, but this is a great Evil Dead universe. I love all the Bruce Campbell Evil Dead stuff, including the show. And while I like the season more than Kevin does, there are some good parts to it. and there's also some not great things. I would have loved to have seen the original version that they had intended for season 3 before they let go of the previous showrunner. I think Greg had an interesting idea. I think if he had been allowed to have a chance to wrap up a 3rd season, it might have been good. It might have been bad. I would have loved to have actually seen that, though. That's kind of my point on that. Is it's too bad. I think he was doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
But we did get a decent season 3 out of this, and we got Ariel as Brandy. She's fantastic, and I think she's a highlight of the season outside of like Kelly, Pablo, and Bruce.
Yes, she's.
I'm sorry, Ash. I keep going in between like character names and actor names. I can't help it.
Dude, look what Dana was doing the other night. She fucking couldn't
Bro, I know.
Figure out herself and Kelly. It's like, fucking me, the other me. I don't know. Like,
well, she's so invested in the character. I'm sure Ray is with Pablo. Like once he goes into like Pablo mode, I'm sure it was like that on his stream on Streamlily or Streamilly. And highly recommend everybody go check out Streamlily and give them a look over there. They are very interactive, and they got a good Q&A going on over there. Technical issues aside, maybe they can be helped with that down the road in the future. Just saying. Yeah. But
we know a couple producers.
Yeah, a couple people that might be able to assist with them in the future, and we'll see if we can connect one-to-one. But there's some fun conventions coming up. We highly recommend. Like Dana's going to be in Dublin, Ireland, everybody, in a few weeks. Highly recommend you go check her out. Follow Ray wherever he's at. We'll try and keep everybody abreast to their convention appearances. Bruce is all over the damn place. He could be just chilling with some Mary J in his house in Oregon, or he could be cruising to his next convention himself. I'd love to see another book from him, to be fair. I got both of his autobiographies, so
if I had to guess, he's probably out somewhere because the rain starts tomorrow, and I don't think it's going to stop for another 6 months.
Oh, so he's going over to like Arizona, New Mexico, where there is no
rain. Where he's able to go out and hike and stuff like that.
Hey, that's totally cool. But hey, thank you everybody for tuning in, catching this on replay or watching us live. Greatly appreciate it. Happy Halloween, everybody. And Kevin, got anything left to say before we say goodnight to everybody?
Oh man, just happy Halloween, everyone. Be safe, keep your black cats inside, and watch something spooky.
Yeah, let's get spooky. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you. Let's see if we can redirect you somewhere. Let's see who's still live, and we'll say goodnight to everybody. Let's see here. Who is on here? Is it Slashcast? Do we want to send you over to Leon? Words of Paradise. He's been let's take a look. Riveting podcast, everybody, while we wrap this up. Words of Paradise. Let's see if Leon's on. Yep, Leon is on. We're going to send you over to Neon Leon. He was on with us with Nadia when we talked about Army of Darkness, also known as Evil Dead 3 or Medieval Dead. So, wait, did I finish that? No, I did not.
Good Lord have mercy, sir.
Paradise. Okay. That is now saved. You're getting redirected. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time, everybody.
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You will suffer an eternity for this.